tissues and their types. So let's start. First of all, I would like to tell you about the topics which we are going to cover in this lecture. First topic will be your unicellular organism. Second topic is multicellular organism. Third is what is tissue. And last, what is the difference between plant tissue and animal tissue. So let's start with our first topic. The first topic is cell and tissue. As we all know that the shortest unit in our body is cell. So on the basis of number of cell, we divide organism in two parts, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. So what is unicellular organism? Any organism which has only one cell. As it has only one cell, this cell only has to perform all the activities like breathing, like excretion, like intake of food, all reproduction. All these activities are done by unicellular organism. Example is amoeba. Next comes the multicellular organism. By name only you can make it very clear that the organism which has many cells, they can have millions of cells, are known as multicellular organism. So what are the example of multicellular organism? Insect, animals, humans, plants. They have numerous number of cells. That's why they are known as multicellular organism. In this type of organism, different cells has to do different activities. That means one cell needs not to do all the activities. So there are group of cells which perform a specific activity. This type of phenomena is known as division of labor. So what is division of labor? When the activities are performed by different group of cells, this is known as division of labor. So this is available only and only in multicellular organism. So all those cells which perform a particular type of activity are located and grouped together in a particular position in the body, as well as the structures are also same. So all those cells which perform the similar activities, which has the same location, as well as their structure is also same, is known as tissue. So what do we mean by the term tissue? Tissue are those cells which perform similar activities, their location is same, as well as their structure is also same. Like example, for breathing, we use lungs tissue. For reproduction, we have different type of tissues. For excretion, we have different tissues. For nervous system, we have different tissues. So all these tissues are differently placed in our body, as well as their activity level and their structural level is also different. Next comes, is there any difference between plant and animal tissues? Let's see. The main criteria of the difference in plant and animal is that plants are fixed in one place. They cannot move, but animals has to move from one place to another place for numerous reasons. Because plants do not move from one place to another, so their tissues are less energy consumer. That means their tissues do not consume too much of energy. But in animals, animals has to move, so their tissues has to use more of energy. Second difference is plants have two types of tissues because plants grow from either tip or from a particular region. Their growth is not all over the body. Their growing area is specific. That is the reason the plant has two types of tissues. Few tissues grow all over their life and few tissues become dead after a certain period. So the tissues which grow all over their life is known as growing or meristematic tissue. And the another type of tissue which stops growing is known as permanent tissue. But in animals, this is not there. In animals, all the tissues growth rate is same. They grow all over their edge till the time that animal is living. So in animals, we have on the basis of growth, we have similar type of tissues. In plants, on the basis of growth, we have two types of tissues. Because animals has more complex organism, more complex activities, so their tissues are also more complex than the plants. So these are the basic difference between plants and animal tissues. So let's have a recap what we have studied in this lecture. First, what is tissue? Tissues are the specialized cells which perform a particular activity. Tissues are available in multicellular organism. The organism which has numerous cells has only tissues. Plant tissues are different from animal tissues due to many reasons. In animal bodies, all the tissues have similar growth rate. In next lecture, we are going to study about detailed version of plant and animal tissue. That's all. Thank you for the day. Thank you.